Guys, so today we are flying to Houston for the final walkthrough and closing of the house. Really bad job of showing you how I packed last night. So here's a quick little scan of everything we're taking. All three of our clothing are in here. Mom, Dad, and Ellie. Foldable stroller that fits under the seat. Our laptops for work because we still have to work while we're there. We're gonna be there for like a week and a half. And Ellie's diapers and a few little playthings.
Let it roll and take you away. Love for a day. Replay. We don't care about what they say. And I go on, nah, nah. And you go on.
Made it!
No love on a holiday.
Hey guys, morning. It's the next day. I didn't record too much yesterday because we were so exhausted from the flight and we were just like settling in. We ate dinner. Actually, we had lunch and then we had dinner, had a couple of glasses of wine, and we just kind of got to know the whole family that I haven't met yet. Ellie was having a blast with her cousins. So it's the next day. Peter and I are on our way to the house, and we actually got some bad news because the contractor called us and said, hey, someone broke into the house already. They broke the window and they stole the cooktop, which is crazy. But apparently that was all they did. They assessed the home and that was all the damage they did. We'll see if that's true. We're actually on our way over there. We're gonna do the blue tape walkthrough today, and then next week is the actual closing of the home. So obviously whoever broke in knows that no one was living in the house. Our block is completely empty. All of the homes are brand new and no one's living there, so they knew what they were doing, you know. Thankfully that was the only thing they took. I guess they could have also taken the dishwasher, but that's a little heavy. I guess we'll find out once we get there if our home was the only home that was broken into or if they kind of broke into everyone else's. If that was the only damage they did, then I guess I'm grateful because those things can be replaced. I mean, everything can be replaced, but it's all depending on how quickly it's replaced before we close, you know? And that's pretty much it. And I'll recap you guys a little bit later and let you know what's going on and check in. You got, oh, I was wondering where the glass is. So here's obviously how they came in. I know. And they stole. Would have given them 1, 2, 1, 2.
No, too much.
Let's do.
What's in here?
That's the garage,
Oh my
honey.
god, they posted up in here? How do you open the door?
Unlock it and then pull. Wow, they took the cooktop. Right here. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh god, did they like damage that? That's crazy. This is all chipped right here. Wait, Peter just. You should have been a cop. Peter just found blood. So they obviously cut themselves when they came through the window. There's blood right here. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna do cop stuff right now. And just look. Blood right there. Yeah, baby. And there's already a leak right here. I don't know if you can tell. There's like obviously water coming in through there. It's not sealed right.
We'll start with you.
Okay. We're at the house and we don't have blue tape, but we have neon orange tape. So we are just basically just taping up any imperfections that we feel like they need to fix. Like for example, if you look at the touch up of the paint here, little things like that. I don't even know what that is. It's more blood, babe, from when they broke the window.
Probably.
So basically we're just gonna be taping up little things like that. You can see some stuff here that needs to be corrected. We were at the builder office and just going over the warranty of the house and how the home works, like what light switches and heat and the furnace and going up to the attic and all that good stuff. Now we're here alone. We're just doing the tape. You can hear a little bit of the echo of the house. It's very exciting to be here, and it was just like crazy moment. really quick to board up the window, and they cleaned up some of the glass, but they have to come back and vacuum the rest of it. And we have our new cooktop. Hopefully they don't steal this one again, because please God. My mother-in-law actually gave me some holy water. I'm not even joking. I gotta put it up. I gotta find it. Hold on. Mother-in-law came in clutch with the holy water. I need to bless this home so nothing else bad happens to it. But we have our cooktop back, and I'm super excited about that.
Getting closer, hard to keep the heat when it gets colder, you know. Sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the low, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark, and maybe just a better kind of bitter.
So obviously there's a lot of correction tape here because after they stole the stovetop, they probably just scratched all this up here. So I really hope that they can fix this somehow. I don't know if you can like buff it or polish it out. Hopefully they can, but see how quick they replaced it? Very cool. Hopefully it stays here this time. Okay.
So can you grab everything?
All right, I will.
Finish your photo.
It is now 1 o'clock, and we've been here since 9 a.m. or like 9:20. So we are exhausted, and I'm starving. So we're gonna go get something to eat, and then pick up Ellie and my mother-in-law and bring them to the house so they can see it for the first time in person. So that should be really fun.
We're in trances, going all to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive, get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love,
Ellie, you wanna go to your room?
you got me losing sleep. I can't hope for, baby. I was
Yeah, beautiful day.
Oh, we'll go together. Come on. Okay, come on. We'll go together with Mama. Ellie's room. Yay!
going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if
In the house, we just came over to show the mother-in-law and Peter's aunt the house. So, very exciting. We have no neighbors, so that's going to be fun once they start building here. We're going to have a few months of construction.
I wanna know, can we trust the stars above to let us know? I'd go. We only got this life, no guarantees and stars align. Follow your passion trail and try to keep an open mind. Hiding it by myself.
We just finished up our home security appointment because obviously after the break-in, we're like, we need to get cameras and a security system in place. So even though we haven't closed yet, we're booking everything and like reserving and picking everything that we want out now so that once we do close, we can call them up and just be like, hey, we just closed, head out to the house, set up all the cameras and things like that, and we can have quick, easy access because that is no joke. And one other thing I haven't mentioned is that things are getting pushed back a little bit. We're going to end up not closing this Friday as planned. We're going to do a virtual closing in like probably 2 weeks or so. I don't know what's going to happen. Things keep changing day by day. The house was appraised incorrectly, which is delaying a couple of things. So I'm a little disappointed about that and kind of frustrated and sad. But I mean, everything happens for a reason, like Peter says. I don't know why that is right now, but it's being delayed and I'm sad about it. But anyway, we're done with our appointment. It was a quick 15-minute appointment because we already knew what we wanted and needed, and we're heading back to the house now. So we are back in New York. I feel like it was a shit show of a trip down to Houston last week. It's Saturday. We actually got back on Wednesday. We were supposed to be flying back today. because yesterday, Friday, would have been our original closing date. But what happened is that the appraisal of the home came back lower than what it should have been, than the actual price of the home. And it's not because the home wasn't valued at the correct price. It's because the way that whole appraisal thing, I kind of feel like it's a scam. Your lender will tell the appraiser, hey, the house is worth X amount of money. They write it down, go appraise it and say, yep, it's worth that amount of money. So the lender messed up, gave him the wrong number and appraised it for lower. And then because of that, we would have had to pay the difference of what it was appraised for and what the actual value of the home, which would have ended up being an additional $30,000. If you were to do that, you are going into your home in a negative deficit. So you are losing equity. And I mean, your home won't have any equity. So it's going to take you longer to catch up, if I'm even saying it correctly, because this whole entire home buying process has been confusing to me. I mean, I feel like for anybody buying a home for the first time, if you've never gone through this, it's a lot, you know? We would have gone into our home in a negative, which isn't good. And for some reason, I was just like, well, just pay the money. It's going towards our home. It's how bad could that be? It's bad. You don't want to do that. You don't ever want to walk into your home with a negative, you know what I mean? You're like devaluing your home. I told Peter's uncle, who is a lawyer, and he had connects with another lender, told that lender, and that lender was like, what? That's ridiculous. I'm about to do this for you guys just to stick it to them and give you a really good rate. That's what we did. We started the entire mortgage process all over again, which is submitting paperwork, signing all the stuff, giving samples of blood. Not really, but that's what it feels like. So we did the whole process all over again, and I think we did it in about like 3 days. So now instead of closing yesterday, we're hopefully going to be closing at the end of next week. I'm actually hoping that we push it out to Monday, a little further out, because the moving truck is coming next Friday, and I don't want to push that out because we were planning on driving from Queens to Houston starting on Friday night to hopefully get to Houston, I think Sunday. I really don't know how long it's going to take us to drive there, but I feel like between Peter and I, we can drive out there maybe in 2 days. GPS says that you can get there straight shot within 28 hours. Obviously, we're not going to do that in a straight shot because we have a toddler and we have a dog that need potty breaks. We're going to try to get there as quickly as we can, maybe stopping at one hotel, if at all, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully the weather is good. We've been looking at the weather and making sure that it's going to be good around that time. So what sucks about starting the home mortgage thing all over again, we lost our rate. We had a really good rate, and right now it's up to almost 7.1. Before it was like at a 5.99. I know you can buy rate downs or whatever. Can't even begin to explain why we didn't want to do that, but we don't have a 7.1. The lender that we have was able to get us a really great rate, not 5.9, but still good and lower than 7. We're really happy with it. We've moved along really fast, and I am just praying to God that we close on Monday the 27th, because we don't want to do a virtual closing, because I heard you have to get attorneys and pay attorney fees, and that's like thousands of additional dollars, and we're just like done with spending so much money with the down payment of the home, the moving truck. We've started to pack whatever we have not been using and we don't need right now, so that's being packed up. This is what we have packed so far. We have some of these storage bins with shoes and bags and stuff like that. Ellie's toys are in this bin, and yes, I was actually able to fit all of her toys in one bin because she has a lot of small little figurines that she plays with and stuffies and little doll houses. They're in there. All of her books are here. The only thing that she has out are just a couple of toys that we're probably going to put in the car with us, so when we get to the house she has stuff to play with. These things the mover is going to move. This we can actually take apart, and we kept the original box. That was one of her Christmas gifts, so that's gonna go in a box. My plants will all go in the trunk of the car. I need to get another bin to maybe put everything in, but yeah, I got plants everywhere. But yeah, this is what it's looking like so far.
'Cause I got doubts.